Hi, this is Chuck from Tarawa, Kitty Bus, and I'm replying to Valerie's comment. Valerie, by the way, I enjoy your comments, and even though amongst my Facebook friends you're on one far side of it, I know you're a good person. I see the pictures of your husband, and I read the comments of the people that look up to you. And when I may make statements, in no way are they ever personal. So I wanted to make a comment though, so you had your comment about cannabis and how you would accept it as a CBD. That's the cannabis component that doesn't get you high, or a plant that's actually grown that way and under a doctor's prescription. And yes, I hear you about wanting to stay away from drink. What really gets my ire, it is a tremendous lie that was put on us in the 60s and 70s about cannabis and other entheogens. Today, in 2018, we see that alcohol causes the deaths of 3 million people a year. It's the world's most socially damaging, expensive drug, and the damage it does to society. It's the mother of all gateway drugs. One sip of alcohol can lead to a lifelong hell of addiction. Yeah, many people enjoy it. I've got lots of pictures of myself having a beer or a wine, but it doesn't come without risk. It has tremendous risk, and we all know of people who died, whose lives were screwed by alcohol. Think about cannabis. We all went to school. We know people. If we didn't try it ourselves, we know people who were partaking in it. All of those people are here. None of those people are boogeymen stuck with a cannabis addiction. It just doesn't happen. And nobody ever died. You can't overdose on it. And that comes to another point on it. The cannabis, when we enjoy it for a seasoning of the thoughts to have socially or in the evening, we have it in moderation. Well, when you use the word, "Oh, I don't want to get high," I'm sure you have the mental picture of wasted, shit-faced. But that's an alcohol term, and that's what happens when people drink alcohol. Cannabis isn't that way. In fact, cannabis, when you're going to use it as a medicine, like for cancer, you're taking in a dose 20 to 30, 40 times more than what you would have in a recreational puff or a recreational brownie. And your body quickly gets used to it, so that you can have it as a medicine for treating some life-threatening illness. You do that with alcohol. You take 30 shots and you're dead. Alcohol is a poison, and it just isn't right in any way, shape, or form. Government trying to say that cannabis is dangerous. It's not. It's safe. It's safe in the kitchen. It's safe around our children. It's safe in the families. It's safe in the gardens. It is not a drug that causes an addiction. In fact, it's not a drug. It's a herb. It's a plant. It's nature's gift to mankind. I like to think of cannabis as when I used to eat steak, we put seasoning on a steak: fresh ground pepper, sea salt. Cannabis is a flavoring, it is a spice to our thoughts. It somehow affects us a little bit, so that we we may think a little bit differently how to solve a problem or look at some issue in a different light. Where compared to alcohol causes you to forget, to lose your senses, to lose your spirituality, to how many child has lost their virginity with alcohol. It's it doesn't happen that way with cannabis. It's so great. 3 million people dying on one side versus 0 on the other. It's BS. It's baloney. There's foods that are far more dangerous in the supermarket than cannabis. So don't worry about getting high, because it's not addictive, and it's something that's enjoyable. It's not for everyone, just like not everyone likes steak. I don't eat steak anymore. It's a beneficial plant that we can use socially, we can use to be happy, we can use it as a medicine. But one thing it isn't is it's not dangerous. And any sort of danger that biased government with their being paid by alcohol profits tells you, it's baloney, it's BS. The bottom line is alcohol kills 3 million people a year. Cannabis doesn't kill anybody, and it's an entheogen. It brings us closer to nature. It brings us closer to the force in nature that some people call God. It's from nature. It's from nature to help us be a part of nature. So have a good day up there in Pennsylvania, so far away. I hope to get up there and visit you guys one day. I hope to make a road trip across the states and visit other Facebook and YouTube friends. That's all I have to say for now. You have a good day, and Sabo, which is goodbye, from Cannabis.